Hi. Well, I'm pretty much not very good on the impression of the Siren and Alicia from Hoyover's game. Yep, you're probably thinking, say hi. Hi. I like Alicia. Yeah, Alicia from Honkai Star Rail and also. Yeah, I said Honkai Star Rail. It's a Honkai Impacted and also oh Siren from the Honkai Star Rail. So welcome back to Gran Turismo 7, and you probably know why I gotta say this thing. The reason we have in this game, we have another car. Well, actually, I pretty much want to do this car. This car is pretty much the older, almost 30 years old. At 28 actually. But you know what I mean. The most underrated car ever built, and you probably know the Japanese domestic market, also known as JDM. You probably know about the greatest car of all time. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolutions, Subaru Impreza WRX XTI, Honda NSX, Nissan Skyline GTR, Mitsubishi GTO, Nissan Silvia, Nissan Prelude Z, and many more. And the most of several of them are the most underrated as well. Well, Honda S2000 is good car as well. And you're probably thinking the most underrated car ever have in the Japanese domestic market. Subaru Alcon. No, Alcon, I said correct? Maybe not. Maybe not. Honda Prelude. Yeah, Honda Prelude. And also Mitsubishi FTO. Yeah, Mitsubishi FTO. I just want to say the GTO. Actually, GTO also the most underrated car. The one car you probably know is the most iconic, but also the most underrated car ever have in the whole Japanese domestic market, as you probably know. And another thing is, it's made by Mitsubishi. Now, you gotta thinking, wait, they have a Fiat Panda? Yeah, they have Fiat Panda. But I gotta make that one later on. But one thing is, they have, okay, before they gotta go, I gotta meet you tease a bit. The Fiat Panda and also Autobiaggi. I maybe do that. But the one let's move on. So we have the most underrated car. Okay, A Hachiroku also, the most coolest one. But also back then is the underrated car. And the one car you're probably thinking, what's the most underrated sports car from Japanese domestic market? Yeah, the most iconic and also the most underrated car ever to have in the world home auto industry. And this car is the one of the most underrated. This is the most underrated Mitsubishi ever built, and also the one on the most best looking, and it's pretty much the most legendary as well. The Mitsubishi FTO GP version R. The one thing is this particular car is the most underrated Mitsubishi ever built, and also the one of them. Okay, the first one is the most underrated one is Mitsubishi GTO. This one is the second most underrated Mitsubishi ever built. Yeah, even though it has a small displacement, wow, this is pretty much the most sports car as well. The main rival of this thing is the Honda Prelude, Subaru Alcron, yeah, the Subaru Alcron, and I gotta say, Toyota, and a much sports car, they're mostly high power numbers. The Toyota Altezza as well, yeah. This cars came out in 1997. Okay, the original the original FTO came out in 1994. This is a 1997 version. Almost 30 years old, pretty much in the 8 years old, I gotta say. And another thing is, this car, the most underrated sports car ever built, and also it's pretty much the most priciest today. And also, this car is not just pretty, but it also cool. Yeah, it was the coolest one. Even they have a GT300 race car competing in JGTC. Yes, no kidding. This one also they have a JGTC racing machine for the Mitsubishi FTO. Yeah, they competed with the front-wheel drive cars, as you probably noticed. Now you probably think, why does it have a 2 liter? This car not is a this is not a 4G63. This is the engine is a 6812. Yeah, the 6812 MyBat engine. The 2 liter V6. Yeah, the 2 liter V6 engine, 197 horsepower, 200 Newton meters of torque, 1150 kilograms, 5-speed manual gearbox. And another thing about the FTO is the headlamps. I pretty much love how the headlamps was. I remember seeing one of the modified Mazda RX-7 FC3S using these headlamps. the FTO, the front headlamp, I believe that they use an FTO. I'm not sure about it. But this car, even though it's the most underrated, but in the whole world love it. Hi there, looking for a fine Japanese car from 1990s? If so, then I got the car for you. Check out this FTO, a compact coupe from Mitsubishi, a speedy FF, front engine front wheel drive. It shares its basic parts from the Mirage. Yeah, this is pretty, you probably know Mirage. Yeah, okay. The one thing is I have a prototype based on Mitsubishi Mirage. Okay, hey, don't worry about it. Yeah, and if you don't know what the Mirage is, it has a hatchback version and the coupe version. Yeah, its biggest selling point is it is 2-liter V6. It's fitted with a variable valve mechanism and can produce 197.2 horsepower. Yeah, it has a Maybach version. You'll probably know. Before the 4G63 happened in Maybach, this car also have a Maybach version. Measuring 171.9 inches long and 68.3 inches wide. This car looks ferocious, particularly its buckling hood. Yeah, why is it? And ferocious it was, hailed as the fastest front-engine front-wheel drive machine of its era. Its sheer speed at which it takes corners is unbelievable. No, believe me, there are many cars out that have had such hold on young driver as the Mitsubishi FTO. Okay, this is the same era as the Honda Civic Type R, the EK9 as well. EK9. EK9 the most best looking Honda, which has had a big tag in it. And this one is the class that had a great class on it. Yeah, like I said, it has the main rivals of this one: Mitsubishi, Subaru Outclone, Honda Prelude, a little bit Honda Civic Type R, and also the Toyota. What's the Toyota? I remember. Oh yeah, Toyota Altezza. I believe Toyota Altezza also in there, but Altezza rear-wheel drive. Right. And also Toyota MR2, MR-S. I gotta say. Another thing about this car, even though the most underrated, but the prices is pretty much the highest as didn't notice, 35k, and also they had a Scotia White. I wish they have they have the passion red, but I noticed it. They have a passion red on this particular platform. One thing is, the fun fact is I picked the passion red from the Mitsubishi Evo 6 Tommy Making Edition as my high color choice for my car. But 35k for the FTO, the most underrated car, it probably worth it, as you probably noticed. Yeah, look at that. How? Oh yeah, the turn 6 at the bumper. I thought it was on the left headlight actually. Now you're probably thinking where you gotta draw this front engine front wheel drive wizardry on this game. Yeah, we have it quite a lot, but we have the. Alright, we got to do the one. Okay, let's go for the high speed ring, because in the 90s, in the mid 90s, Gran Turismo, the original Gran Turismo, all doing this game, and also this car in this game as well. Yep, no joking. I got it. I said no joking. Then we have all of those. All right, let's get on. Now you're probably asking me why this car is so underrated, because people back in the day, every car that came up, the high performance one, you probably noticed. Oh yeah, you probably know it has a mobile steering wheel. I didn't notice, but I'm glad it has a mobile steering wheel. Just like mostly Mitsubishi have. And the seats. Look at the seats. It has a blue seats. That's a pretty much a GP version. It's an Aero package, but an Aero for R. Vision R Aero, Vision R Aero, Vision R Aero version. And you're probably thinking, wait, does this car have the reputation on the JGTC? They have the game with they raised one of these things in the late 90s. They competed with the engine with the 4063, I believe. But this car, even though these days is so these for the standard days, this is the most underrated sports car, as you probably know. It competed rivals like I said, I said it like a million times. What was it? Oh yeah, including the Honda Integra, Integra Type R. Yeah, the Integra Type R also came out in the 90s. This car came out from 1994 until end of production in 2000. Yeah, this is pretty much a 6 years old. I wish I haven't met that seat. But this particular GTO is pretty much the most best looking, you probably know, and also look at the headlamps, as you probably noticed. Yeah, it was cool, but I really loved how the shape of the GTO. But I said GTO, FTO, the Mitsubishi FTO. But it's so hard to get. It's so hard to have one of these things. I said it's so hard. It's pretty much rare to have one of these things in these days, because this is the most the most underrated sports car. Like I said early on, and look at the instrument cluster on this thing, and also 5-speed manual gearbox, and also they have the automatic 4-speed version for the FTO. But I prefer manual gearbox, and also this particular 197 horsepower, nice. It was, and also so look at how it is shaped. It's shaped like a proper Mitsubishi coupe. And also the contrary, they have the same engine that you use on the Mirage, the V6 engine, in 2 liter 6A12 engine. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 and any other video on this channel, be sure to smash a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also Hoyoland and TikTok. Link in the description box below. I always put it all on the description box below. If you want to check me out, let me know. Okay, I always mostly in the short video version on the YouTube. I have a music version. I always post on TikTok. Okay, you can follow me as well. You can follow me. Yeah, I welcome you. And see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.